What's going on, everybody? It's time for Motivational Monday. A little bit late on this Monday evening. I hope you guys had a great start to the week. It's been a rough run the last couple days. So today's theme, and again, if you guys have anything else to talk about, bring it. Let's talk for about 15 minutes, see what's up. So Kelly and I was surprising Kelly, although she already knew. She figured it out that we were going to Garth Brooks in Nashville, Tennessee. I was able to find a way to get out there for one day. We were going to be there for 24 hours. On the way out, the flight had a 2 hour or an hour and 30-minute delay, which I gave us a 2 hour buffer just to make it there so we make the concert. By the time we got there was no Ubers. The lifts were crazy. They were like triple price, all these different things. We ended up getting to the hotel at essentially when the concert was supposed to start. Kelly got ready as fast as she could, and then there was no way to even get to the concert. We were an hour late, but it didn't matter because he doesn't go on until later. There was some opening acts. Didn't matter. We didn't see them. And then right when we got there, we were ushered in a hurry because the lightning and thunder started to strike. So would that be factual that the thunder rolls?
Yeah.
How's
What's
that?
funny is I had forgotten about all the trouble we had to get there.
Yeah, that's already been erased because of how much trouble we've had getting back. So again, the theme of this week's Motivational Monday is to go with the flow and enjoy life no matter what is thrown at you. It's the whole lemons and limes and lemonade or whatever, limeade. Okay. So then I'm gonna finish this story because it was a crazy weekend. So Garth, we were there for about an hour and a half until finally they canceled the show. We ran up the block. I ran over the pedestrian bridge. So essentially we had been walking all night. Earlier in the day, Kelly ran her first 5K. So we were running. We forgot about her 5K. I have no problem with the 5K because I'm a workhorse. I also run.
Well, I had the intentions of running a mile, and that
didn't happen. So anyway, so we're already exhausted. We go out that night. We have a great time. The next day goes on, and we went to get brunch, and then we're going to fly back. That was it. We missed the concert. Didn't happen. We'd hopefully figured out another time. And then we had a great breakfast at Biscuit Love. Delicious, by the way, if you're in the Nashville area ever. It was fantastic. And then we got the news that our flight had been canceled. So we then started to call. The calling American Airlines, the callback took 2.5 hours the first time. The second time I had to call, which I'll get to in a second, was 4 hours. They called me 4 hours later. So anyways, I go on. Flight was canceled. They said because of mechanical. Then they said because of weather. Very confusing back and forth. And then, Casey, go ahead and brag. Thunder rolls. Great. Glad you got to see the concert 2 weeks ago. We didn't. Anyways, so we then tried to book it. They booked us on a 7 a.m. flight for this morning. So we had to get our own hotel. It's not very clear if American pays for it because they're somewhat blaming it on weather. Anyways, we get in a different hotel. Oh, yeah. And the hotel that we were in didn't have hot water for 30 minutes. And it's an A-loft. It was a nice hotel. And didn't have water took 30 minutes to warm up. It was a rough day, no matter how you look at it. So anyways, the end, as you never had 3. Yeah. Oh, Shelly, we must have been on the same flight with your friend. 3 cancellations. So they canceled last night, canceled the 7:20. They canceled the 7:20 last night, put us on the 5 p.m. today, but then I found...
They put us on the 7 a.m. today.
Right, I said that one got canceled.
Oh, I thought
no, that got canceled last. That got canceled last night. So 7 a.m. Then they put us on the 5 p.m. later today, but we were flying standby on the other ones. We went to the airport, couldn't check in. American Airlines person working said that our 5 o'clock one had been canceled, which actually was not true. Thankfully, we waited in line instead of getting a rental car, which was an option to drive 11 hours because it wasn't looking good to get back today. The 9 a.m. flight that we were on standby with got canceled right when we got to the airport at 8 a.m. or 7:45 a.m. And then, or whatever that was. And then we ended up on the next 2 flights down the road. We ended up being the last people on the standby list that got on. We made it back even earlier than the next rebook. But ultimately, 3 canceled flights to get back home. And we've got like dogs and, everybody knows Kelly's got horses too.
And we came home to some...
Oh, yeah. Came home because the dogs had to stay inside too long last night because everything didn't go to plan. Woody left a dumpling the size of the pyramids at Giza.
So bad.
So bad and so stinky. Anyways, the moral of the story, because that sounds like 4 minutes of talking about how rough that was. Casey said he's got videos if we want them. And now, by the way, they're probably he's so LIB, one of those people that he's probably going to cancel the rest of his shows because of the Delta. And yes, I do have friends in low places, Scott. So anywho, make a long story even longer. We had a great time. It was a little stressful. Was there anybody else that we could have been with without killing each other?
Absolutely not.
See? So in the end,
I don't know if that says anything about us, really.
In the end, we're just built for low places, apparently. In the end, all I can say is this was a perfect test of our patience and the ability to have a good time, make an experience out of stuff that just most people wouldn't be able to handle. So the tough times make us stronger for the good times. And needless to say, if you can make it through this, if you can make it through a rough weekend, and it's funny because I was talking to Cash on a message and I was like talking about all the things because I didn't pick up the phone when he called one time, and I'm talking about all the things that went wrong. And the one thing I left out was the hot shower. I was like, I couldn't even get a hot shower. I'm like, he is in jail right now. I'm not going to rub in the fact that I couldn't get a hot shower.
Well, then my work stuff is not going
well. Oh, and then there was issues with her office. That's a whole different story for a different day. But yeah, there's a lot of things going wrong. So now I'm going to look at comments, and I want to see if anybody's going through something this week. Embrace as David Goggins would say, embrace the suck. Because if you can make the shitty times positive, then you're set. You're now built for the good times because you can make it through the hard and you continue to see the positive in it. So let me see what you guys' comments are. Let's see. Make America Think Again. I'm assuming this is Suni's new YouTube. I don't know. Jackie, what's going on? Hey, Jackie, I got something in Dallas coming up on the 14th it's on a Saturday, so you might be able to make it. I'll talk about that soon. If anybody wants to come for a daytime taping of a TV show, from a TV show from Chicago is coming to film about us. And the Awake Not Woke patches are done. Hats should be completed by the end of this week and ready to sell, which I'm pretty excited about. What's going on, everybody? I see everybody's comments. Let's see, Kelly's how my mom ended up stuck in Florida 2 extra days. Jillian, it's unfortunately too late. We are finally back to Texas. Let's see. We might have to go back out there if they reschedule the concert, though. Glad we are home safely as well. Okay, you figured that part out now. I got it. Family shout out and whole cabin. Oh, we would have had a whole cabin and good food. Jeanette, do they have Jeeps too? Are they Jeep people, Jeanette? All right, Shelly, what's up? Yeah, Chris said don't go out of time. Yeah. See, they said we're strong troopers. Anybody could be a strong trooper. You have to find a way to look at things in a positive light. There was a couple times where we started to get a little bit testy. I think like Biscuit Love, I think we started to have a little mini fight, and I think it was based in the fact of
you did something dumb.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying, in any other our flight wasn't canceled yet at that point. Yeah. Probably good. Charleston, Emily. So Casey and Emily, who've been married for a long time, had the same thing happening in Charleston, South Carolina, and they still love that experience. I don't think we're gonna forget that this trip to Nashville. No,
this just adds to our huge list of things.
What's going on, Sherry?
Makes a difference who you're with, though.
It makes a huge difference who you're with. Washington State. I was talking about there's a great video that I saw on TikTok about audits. The difference between an audit and a forensic audit, and it was a bunch of Snickers bars, and they just counted the Snickers bars and said there's 7 Snickers bars, which is pretty funny. Like, that's an audit. A forensic audit is going, oh, this one's got a Snickers in it. Oh, this one's got carrots in it. It's quite funny. Let's see. Scott, you played some golf today. That's what I'm talking about. His son-in-law went out, and a new friend now for 31 and a half minutes. I like that. Glad you got to go golfing. Maybe I'm going to try to go golfing this week. Brother's coming in from D.C. this weekend. He needs to relax. Anybody from D.C. needs to get out of there for a bit. Yeah, thumbs down. I'm going to be honest. I was a platinum flyer for American Airlines forever. And they've always been mediocre to good. And since COVID, they have been the Spirit Airlines of the top 3. I would love to find a way to be a Delta or Southwest flyer at this point. It all works out in the end. Exactly. It's not SUNY. Okay, so it's part of SUNY fan club. Make America Think Again. Whoever that is, I like it. Go with the flow. Laughing at the best way through it. True story. Shelly says Kelly cracks me up.
I crack somebody up. You don't laugh at my jokes.
Good thing this lighting is so. Kelly didn't want to be.
I look so bad.
So Kelly is wearing the same
bra for 3 days, same shirt for 2 days. No makeup, and I haven't brushed my hair since yesterday. So get me out of the camera.
We packed for 24 hours, to be clear.
We were there almost 48.
More than that. No, it was 48. Yeah. Felt like a lot longer.
Felt like, yeah.
Let's see. We're almost done with comments. If anybody's going through anything right now that you want a little pep talk because maybe you feel the same way.
My mom got mad at me because the dogs.
Oh, yeah. The dogs were a little rough. What's going on, Miss K? You got Facebook jailed? I can't believe it. No way. What's going on? Bad trips. Moving to Indiana from Maryland next week, so stressful and anxiety is high. Cat, moving to Indiana. So tell me why you're moving from Indiana, moving to Indiana from Maryland. Why are you moving? Which Maryland? Yeah, I think you're moving to a red state, so that's good. Bad trips always make the best memories. True story. See, the thing about AA is I've got 600,000 points, so that's how much I've used. I used to fly so much, and I've got their credit card, so it's kind of tough. Wendy says you look beautiful, and then Shelly said you're still beautiful, girl. I won't comment that she spelled "your" wrong, but that's a totally different story.
You be nice to people that are being nice to me.
What's going on, Rob? I'm doing all right, man. Delta. See, everybody I know said Delta has even stepped up their game since COVID. And I'm gonna be honest, they said it was weather. Like, do you want my theory? Do you want theories with Anthony real quick? So they were able to use they were able to use weather as an excuse, is what I see, because I think that they had enough weather where it's an issue. I looked at Southwest cancellations, some Delta cancellations, and there was a few, but I think they were super short on staff. I think they probably had a staff come down with COVID, because then they started saying they didn't have enough staff coming from point A to point Z. And the weather wasn't even that bad anymore. So I think they don't have to pay out to 800 people's travel, like to pay their hotels and stuff. I think that they're using weather as an excuse because they've lost crew. Anyways, I don't fly Southwest. They tried to keep me on the flight. The COVID first game of the flight, I see my granddaughter in Dallas. They tried to kick me off the flight because I wasn't wearing a mask. Well, at this point they're allowed to do that, unfortunately. How long ago was the mask thing? Out of curiosity.
On a good note, we didn't get yelled at for masks.
Right?
Well, when we were
boarding on the plane, we had to pick it up a little bit. What's going on, Barbara? You're moving in with your daughter. Well, that's a good thing, right? I mean, you're moving to a red state, and I don't know. The more we read, Kelly and I, about what's going on, the more I have no problem just saying I'd rather live in a red state. Not that Republicans are perfect, but people.
Well, yeah, you can keep your business open.
Yeah. Oh, now I'm going to combine this with what made you smile today. Governor Abbott just signed an executive order saying businesses cannot be shut down. Mask mandates and vaccine mandates cannot be done in Texas, and there will be no rules around limited capacity. Governor Abbott.
Even if hospitalizations go above
15%, which is a reversal of previous stuff. Boom. I had a great conversation, thanks to Kelly Harder, with a nurse today. Learned a lot about her specific facility and some stuff. Can't wait to talk about it tomorrow, and she'll be on the show on August 10th. She'll be on Truth Will Set You Free. Weather, 3 cancellations in a row when there was no longer weather. They were able to blame it on like a snowball effect of all the weather. I'm in Dallas, October 1st, 2nd, 3rd. Come check it out. I'll be in town. I should be. Maybe. Why?
Maybe Destin.
Oh, is that the Destin weekend?
Maybe.
Okay. Hope Kokari's not watching this. I'm supposed to be working state fair.
Oh, well,
but I might.
May not be.
I forgot all about that. We'll see. Anyways, maybe I'll just quit and live on a farm. Oh, too late.
I have money to live on a farm.
Oh, yeah. Good point. I did not see that. Go ahead and send me the link. I'll check it out. Hoping to fundraise good St. Judas Son is cancer free. I love that. Heard there's not enough employees. Why are people not working? I don't get it. Agreed, Case. Live on a farm. I would love to see that. I'm living on a farm right now.
It actually requires more money to live on a farm, you're learning.
Especially because you have 38 horses.
Saying that it does to live in the
10.
city.
Horses eat a lot. Now I know why when talking about kids, they eat like a horse. Yeah, you got that recall coming up soon. Kat, you lived in Maryland your whole life, so I'm excited, but a little scared too. I'm excited for you. You get to move in with your daughter. I don't know if there's more around that, which is probably either you're helping her, she's helping you guys are helping each other. Regardless, I'm sure there's going to be a little bit of all of that at the end. But without new adventures, then what's the purpose? And the great thing is, if things don't work out, you could always move someplace else, move back, randomly move to Hawaii. Who knows? I don't know. Let's see. Replacement is good. For Newsom, got that. Can't be much worse. Hi, Patricia. Thank you. Not enough employees. I don't do blunt force logic as much anymore because I do more on little rants on TikTok because it's hype. Shut up. Shut your mouth. I like TikTok. It allows me to just drop something and walk away from it and not look at the comments.
Because you don't have to, because everyone agrees with you.
Sometimes that's nice. Facebook gets
I'm just
tough.
saying, it's easier that way.
It gets real tough. We were seeing what were some of the comments on the one about the kids getting vaccinated?
On Facebook?
Yeah.
The one was saying, hurry and get a vaccination for the children so they don't have to suffer anymore.
Oh yeah, yelling at Joe Biden for not approving the vax for kids under 12 and that they're suffering and all this stuff.
They've suffered long enough.
They've suffered long enough. I want to just split the country into two spots and we all get to do our own thing. We got the freedom side and then we got the listen to them side. Casey said Russo is one of the oldest men on TikTok. I should be Grandpa TikTok. If you want to follow me on TikTok.
There's some older
it's
man
getting
hotties
older
on there.
Whoa.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying,
Whoa.
but they use TikTok for their looks. Well, there's some that do.
What do you think I'm doing?
Yeah. Your looks, your knowledge, your humor.
Wow. But it's at Awake Not Woke USA if you want to follow. Chris, I'm not gonna lie. So I've already had 2 videos that have been banned on TikTok. However, which is really funny because there's stuff you can't say on Facebook or Instagram, and the stuff that I put on TikTok was not taken down from Facebook and Instagram, which I find super weird. But I don't know. I just like the TikTok. I don't know why I like TikTok. I have no idea. Michelle, what's going on? Love that you're still rocking the Beat the Change with the flag. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. This is Motivational Monday. I didn't even talk about this, but if you guys want, I'm going to do Getting Over the Hump Wednesday, which would be specific talking about this, but it'll be strictly to Patreons, and I could use all the support I could possibly get because as of right now, Kelly is starting to charge me rent by making me do farm duties that I already did. But now it's ugly because she's actually not allowing me to wear clothes when I do it. It's super weird.
The cooking's not cutting it anymore.
Apparently cooking's not enough. So I try to pay my way with cooking. And now it has to be also nude farming. And that's just not okay. Can you tell it's been a long couple of days for us? Let's see. It's going to be great. That's why there's a baby. This is nothing but positive. This is fantastic. I'm excited for you, Grandma Cat. Is that weird to hear? I don't know if this is your first granddaughter, but let's see. So Patreon. So if you guys want this, I never know how to find this stuff on here on the phone. It is. Oh, never mind. There we go. All right. Bum, bum, bum. There it is along the bottom right now. Patreon.com/BeTheChangeUSA. If you want to support, it starts at $5 a month. Everybody gets to actually see those videos. And also a best way to communicate directly. I check messages at least every couple of days, usually every day. I missed one last week from somebody, so sorry about that. So yeah, patreon.com if you want to support us, patreon.com/BeTheChangeUSA. Thank you guys so much. You also get discounts when the Awake Network store opens back up, Be the Change store, etc. Whew. Oh God. Special education, Mrs. K. Shirley.
Anything nude outside is fun. Agreed.
I've never been out nude outside with you before.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't know then. I don't know.
Have a great night, everybody. Be the change you wish to see in the world. And remember, if you need a pep talk, just realize you could find it inside yourself. What?
You were nude outside the other day, remember?
Shh, I'm still live.
Well,
I was about to take a shower and you called me and said you needed my help.
You literally walked outside to video.
I remember.
Yeah, well,
we don't have to tell everybody.
You said you hadn't been nude outside. That's a lie. You have. Just saying. I'm just.
Oh God, we're a little slap happy. I can't wait to get some sleep. Remember, if shit hits the fan, the fan is just a roller coaster ride.
off.
Turn the fan off. Well, we couldn't really turn the fan off. So just let it spin you around until it throws you in the air, and wherever you land, be happy that you've landed and that you're alive. All the above. We good now? Are we done?
Okay.
Take it easy, everybody.